Hi friends, welcome back to another section with me. Okay, so I'm sure most of us have seen these beauties looming around you. Yeah, and many of you would have weeded it off your farm, off your corner, off your backyards, and you've thrown them away as weeds. It will shock you to tell you that this leaf can be classified as the most nutrient dense food on planet Earth. Yes, it's a weed, yes, we know, but it's an edible weed and it's packed with a lot of nutrients. Okay, so I'm going to tell us a whole lot about this leaf. I'm going to tell you the health benefits, nutritional content of this weed, and we're also going to talk about medicinal uses. Then I'm also going to show you how to identify it. Okay, because there's another leaf that looks similar, so you have to be careful so that you know how to identify it. Once you identify it, you're good to go. Okay, so apart from that, I'm also going to be showing you how to use it, and at the end of this video I'm going to make a delicious, nutritious, irresistible pancake with it. Okay, you want to stick with me till the end of this video so that you don't miss out on anything. I have a whole lot I'm going to give you about this plant. Okay, everything you need to know about this plant. It's called purslane. Okay, so I'm also going to tell you those to avoid it. So you want to stick with me to the end. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button. And you want to turn on the notification bell so that you get alert whenever I drop a new video. Okay. I had these weeds growing around in my compound. I had to harvest them. Okay, so I was harvesting them before my neighbors would come and clear them off as weed, because most of us know them as weed. And I guess and I bet most of you had weeded it off from your farm, from your compound, from around you. Okay, so this is the leaf I'll be talking about today, purslane. All right. So purslane is known as a nutrient-dense food. And why is it known as that? Because it's packed with a lot of vitamins and minerals. Yeah, it's a weed, but it's an edible weed. Yeah, it's an edible weed and packed with nutrients. So you don't want to be throwing it away. Now, if you're looking for a cheap alternative to get nutritious meal, nutrient-filled meal, this is a cheap alternative. Okay, it's contained vitamin E. Yeah, it's high in vitamin E, even like about 6 or 7 times the vitamin E content in spinach. Yeah, it just grows around. It's a free nutrient dense food. Okay, so it contains vitamin B. Yeah, vitamin B1, vitamin B6. Okay, it has some amount of them. It also contains vitamin C. Okay, contains vitamin A. So you can see it's packed with a lot of vitamins. Okay, even the vitamin A content, the beta carotene, is like 7 times the content in carrots. Since it's high in vitamin A, it's good for your eyes. Yeah, those of you with eye issues, this leaf is very good for you because it's high in vitamin A. Yeah, okay, so it has glutathione in it. It contains melatonin. It's also loaded with minerals like iron, copper, magnesium, zinc, selenium, calcium, potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, okay, manganese. Yeah, so one other important nutrient it has is omega-3 fatty acid. Okay, this plant purslane is high in omega-3 fatty acid, and you know, most times we get them from our chia seed, our flaxseed, and fish oil. Most of us go to the pharmacy to get supplements like fish oil to give us omega-3, but this plant you see here is the highest source of omega-3, especially in plants. So those of you who are vegetarian, who don't want to go for the oil, fish oil, and the rest of them, you can take this. This leaf purslane can give you high content of omega-3 fatty acid. Okay, so you can see why I call this a powerful nutrient dense weed. Okay, so it's a weed, but it's an edible weed. You don't want to miss out of it. For medicinal uses, people use it for different treatments. Use it for BP issue because the potassium level is high. So with the high content of potassium level, it can assist with your BP. Okay, so wound healing, you can use it to heal wounds. It also supports your immune system, which helps to promote a healthy heart, muscle, and bone function. So it's a great plant when it comes to your immune boosting. Okay, it improves the eye. I've mentioned that because of the vitamin A content, you can use it to improve your eyesight. Yeah, it's also analgesic. Some use it for fever, some use it for urinary tract infection, eczema, loaded with antioxidants. Some also use it to treat headache. It has a lot of benefit. Now, for skin, it is one plant you want to be adding to your skincare routine. It's one plant that is anti-aging. Now, if you check in most cosmetic products in the market or in the store, you will see that most brands have started including it in their skincare products. So it has glutathione in it. It's rich in vitamin E, okay, which can help with wrinkles. It's anti-aging. Okay, so it's filled with antioxidants. It can repair damaged skin. Okay, it hydrates the skin. It adds moisture to your skin. Now it fights redness, scars, wrinkles. Want to look ever young, even just by eating it regularly can keep you young and healthy. So it's one good addition to your skincare routine. Okay, so you can be using it. I'm going to tell you how to use it later, so you want to stick with me till the end of the video. All right, so let's go over to the identification process. How do you identify this beautiful nutrient dense plant? There is another plant that looks like porcelain. It's called the spurge. Now you want to beware of that so that you don't mix it up or go and pluck spurge instead of porcelain. Okay, I'll tell you the difference with it. Now this is porcelain. Porcelain looks like water leaf. If you want to identify it, when you see them around you, it's a creeping plant. Yeah, it creeps, it spreads, and it creeps and crawls on the floor. Okay, the same thing, spurge also creeps that way. But there are ways we can use to identify both of them. The leaves of porcelain is succulent. The porcelain looks like water leaf with a yellow flower on it. Okay, the stems are looking reddish. Some of them might tend to look like purple or reddish stems. The leaf is smooth. It has smooth surface with edges. Okay. Meanwhile, the other one is not like that. Spurge leaf is completely different. It's flat. It's not as succulent as that of porcelain. It doesn't also have that shiny look that porcelain have. So the best way to identify both of them, even if they are looking similar in their creepy nature and their stem too can be a bit similar, the best way to identify it is with its leaf. Okay, the shiny look and succulent leaf of porcelain. Okay, so with this it will be easy for you to know the porcelain and benefit from it. Now let's go into how we can use it. Porcelain can be eaten raw or cooked. Okay, now it can be added to your salads. You can make a salad out of it, yes, and then you eat your meal. Okay, you can prepare it as vegetable, make a vegetable soup. You can use it for eggs, fries, whatever you want to use as your regular things you normally use vegetables for. You can use porcelain for it, and it has a nice taste. Another thing is that you can juice it if you want to. You can juice with your other fruits. Okay, you can juice with cucumber. You can add it to your smoothie. So these are various ways you can get the nutrients out of it. Okay, you can prepare whatever dish you want to do with it. Now the only thing is that if you're cooking with it, don't cook for so long. You can just if you're frying, stir fry just a little bit. Okay, don't cook for too long so you don't kill the nutrients in it. Okay, for me, one good way I love using it that my family loves so much is pancake. Pancake is one meal my kids, my husband, my entire family don't joke with. Okay, they love it so much, so I try to make it nutritious as possible. Okay, I try to make it healthy and nutritious as possible, so while they're taking it as simple meal, they are getting full nutrients in their body still. Okay, so at the end of this video, I'm going to take you into the kitchen and we're going to make some pancakes with porcelain. Okay, now how do you use it for skincare to get that glow, young, beautiful looking skin? Okay, with your porcelain. Now for skincare, you can blend it into powder if you want and preserve it, which you can be using as marks on your face. Okay, you can also make it as tea and use the tea as a toner for your face. Okay, you can add it in your face toners, add it in your facial creams, use them as your water base in your production. Okay, you could also make an extract, okay, liquid extract. I've taught extract before on this channel, so you can go and watch my videos on extract so that you can know how to make extract, which is very easy. So you can make extracts and keep, and then you use them on your face, okay, and on your skin, and also in your skincare products formulation if you're the type that formulates. Okay, so you can add it to whatever. You can add some drops of the extract into water and use them as a toner on your face regularly in the morning. Okay, so this can add to your skincare beauty. Okay, so these are various ways we can use it for skincare benefits. I think I've done justice to this plant. Okay, so please give me a like, click the like button, like my video, share my video, and drop a comment for me. Okay, tell me where you are watching from. Okay, thank you. Now let's go over and make some pancakes with our Purslane. Okay, so we're going to be cutting out some parts. We're going to make a quick video on this pancake so that we don't make this video so long. Okay, now first thing you need is your flour. Okay, so you can choose a flour of your choice, whatever you want to use: coconut flour, oat flour, regular flour. It's your choice. Then you can add any other ingredients you want. Now ingredients and spices is left for you. Play with whatever you like. Okay, my recipe is not stamped on. Okay, I can change recipe, I can play around with whatever I want at any time I'm making pancake. So for this, I'm using milk. I've added my milk into it. Then I'm using cinnamon. Yeah, I like adding cinnamon every time. And that's my mixed natural spices. So I add my dry ingredients first and mix them properly. Yeah, with my pepper is going in to the mix. Okay, then I mix my powders very well. Okay, so here in a separate bowl, I have a mix of my sweeteners and my water. Okay, I'm going to be using to mix the powdered pancake. So any sweetener of your choice can go. Okay, why it's brown is because I added honey and dates to it. Okay, so choose your sweetener and use that for your pancake. I have a video on how to make date syrup. Okay, I can drop a link for us to watch. Okay, so I pour in the liquid into the flour, then I add my egg and butter mix and mix properly till I get this smooth texture. So here is my Purslane leaves. I chopped it up into this and added it into my pancake paste. So we give it a stir, and the next is to fry it. Okay, so I like frying with little oil, very little oil. Yes, I don't do deep frying for my pancakes. Okay, so that's my oil, very little, and I allow it to fry. So here we go. Our pancake is ready, filled with nutrients from our Purslane and other ingredients. Okay, now an important point to note about Purslane. Okay, Purslane is high in oxalates, and excess of oxalates in your system, especially those who are prone to kidney stone or already have kidney stone, it's not good. Okay, so excess of oxalates can lead to kidney stone. Okay, so you don't want to abuse it and take it in excess. Now another way you can reduce the oxalate in your Purslane is by blanching it. Okay, so you can blanch the vegetable. That's where you can limit the amount of oxalates that goes into your system. Okay, most other fruits like beetroot and some others are also high in oxalate. So the thing is, moderation is the key. All right, so I had some of the Purslanes remaining. I took them out to feed my chickens. Yes, it's good for chicken and nutritious for them. In fact, if you have layers, to help them lay more eggs. Okay, if you have the broilers, to help them to grow, it's good for your chickens. It's also an alternative feed for them. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the story behind this my chickens very soon on this channel. I'm planning videos on them. Okay, I accidentally started the poultry farm and they're doing very well. Okay, I'm treating them naturally, feeding them with natural things, leaves, extracts, and the rest of them without store-bought drugs and medicines, and they're doing very well. And then how I also keep them from smelling. Yeah, they don't smell in the compound, things I give them, and how I prepare their place so that they don't smell. Okay, I rear them at my backyard. Okay, just for internally. And for busy moms, so if you're a busy mom, a busy person, you don't have the time for chicken and the rest of them, then stay glued to this channel, because I'm going to give you some secret tips on how to rear them without spending so much time on them, and then without the drugs, cut down on feedings and the natural things you can use for them. Okay, so stay glued to this channel, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button, okay, and turn on your notification bell so that when I drop a new video, you'll be the first to see this. Okay, so this is a bonus for those who want to also go into poultry farm. You don't want to miss out on this series. Okay, so click the notification bell so whenever I start it, you get a lot of this series. All right, so the next time you come across this weed called Purslane, don't throw them away. Okay, so put them in your dishes, cook with them, bake your pancakes with them, and enjoy with your family. Use them in your skincare routine and thank me later. God bless you for staying with us till the end. I love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.